After
knocking everybody out, but we'll need to fight on the inside against certain fighters.
What you think, dog?
Yes, of course.
Isak in May then?
Yes, in May. We're going to be fighting there. So, it'll be good, man. Just another big fight. So, I'm ready to do it. I mean, Pitbull is still a great fighter. He may have lost one time, but, you know, fans love him. He's a big fighter.
So Ryan Garcia will be fighting Pitbull Cruz. Devin the American Dream Haney will be fighting Ramirez.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as two of the sport's most electrifying fighters, Ryan King Garcia and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, are set to meet in the ring in May 2025. This highly anticipated match is drawing massive attention, with a $100 million prize purse up for grabs. It's shaping up to be one of the biggest events in boxing history, bringing fans, critics, and analysts together worldwide. Ryan Garcia confirmed the news on Friday, announcing that he'll face Isaac Cruz in a fight to be held in Times Square, New York, this May. Alongside this fight, Jose Ramirez will take on Devin Haney in another big matchup. Garcia said Cruz has always been on his radar as a top opponent, but the opportunity to fight him never came until now. Garcia sees this fight as an important step in preparing for his high-stakes rematch with Devin Haney in October in Saudi Arabia. Isaac Cruz, a former WBA light welterweight champion, is coming off a hard-fought draw with Jose Rio Valenzuela in August. Garcia has praised Cruz as a strong fighter despite a few losses, acknowledging his lasting popularity with fans. Garcia also noted that there had been several times in the past when he and Cruz were supposed to fight, but the plans never worked out. Both fighters are ready for this showdown, and boxing fans can expect an exciting event this May.
Had by Garcia, I think was surprised and opened up the left. Go.
He's a big fighter, you know, he's a big fighter, so I'm excited.
Man, look at that. It's going to be Devin, Pitbull, and then Devin again. That's like the craziest. That's like one of the craziest schedules I feel like I know.
It's going to be a nuts schedule. It's going to be nuts. So, I mean, there's so many fights there's so many people there in London, and they were all meeting with Turkey, so yeah, this is nuts.
So that's the next fight for you and Pitbull?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. May on that Canelo Crawford card?
Say it again?
May in that Canelo Crawford card? Or the potential Canelo Crawford card?
I think they're fighting in September.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when they're fighting.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square, yes.
Nice, man. What, I guess curious, how does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other for a long time, right?
Yeah, me and Pitbull, we were supposed to fight many occasions, but never went down.
Garcia explained that the fight with Isaac Pitbull Cruz is something boxing fans have been eagerly waiting for. Even though Cruz recently drew with Jose Rio Valenzuela on August 3rd, Garcia doesn't think that should be a big deal. He believes Cruz is still a powerful and exciting fighter. Garcia also gave credit to Valenzuela for his great performance, recognizing that he fought well and deserved the win.
Left hook, you know, I expected to see a little.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost. So I don't think it should make no difference. He's still an explosive fighter. Ryo boxed a great fight, so you can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still going to fight you?
I mean, we should find a replacement if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I think this is a touch him up fight.
Cruz's loss to Rio last August doesn't really matter. Casual fans probably won't even notice, and hardcore fans won't mind. What's important is that Ryan Garcia is stepping into the ring. Honestly, for most fans, he could be fighting anyone, and they'd still be excited to watch. Garcia mentioned that if Isaac Cruz doesn't win his upcoming fight against Angel Fierro on February 1st at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, a replacement opponent may need to be found. But Garcia is confident Cruz will come out on top. Looking ahead, Garcia said that after his own win, he plans to face Devin Haney again, beat him, and finally end their rivalry for good. From there, he hopes to move on with his career, possibly setting up a future fight with Teofimo Lopez. Garcia has big plans for what's next in his journey.
Left hook, you know, I expected to see.
Yeah, when I win, I will fight him again, beat him again, and then finally I can put that to rest and move on with my career and just maybe fight Teofimo, right? That's how it's gonna go. So I'm just fighting everybody, bro. Everybody I wanted to fight, I'm fighting.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz is facing a tough challenge next month against Angel Fierro on the undercard of the David Benavidez vs. David Morrell fight. Fierro is a powerful fighter, and with Cruz still recovering from his loss to Jose Rio Valenzuela, the timing couldn't be worse. If Cruz loses, Ryan Garcia's team will need to quickly find a new opponent for their May fight. Fortunately for Garcia, he has a strong ally in Turki Al-Sheikh, who can help line up a top opponent in no time. Fighters will jump at the chance to face Garcia on such a big stage. Garcia recently spoke to reporters at a 360 promotion event in Los Angeles and said, "Be ready, I'm coming back sharp." He also had some advice for Cruz: "Keep your hands up. He's small, and I'm taking the fight at 140 pounds to give him a challenge." In a surprising twist, Garcia is willing to face Cruz at junior welterweight, even though he's struggled with weight in the past. Garcia came in 3.2 pounds over the limit when he fought Haney last April. Since then, he's been talking about moving up to higher weight classes, possibly even to 147 or 154 pounds. Garcia had a strong showing against Haney, knocking him down 3 times on his way to a majority decision victory. However, controversy followed when Garcia tested positive for Osterine, a banned substance, leading officials to overturn the decision and rule it a no contest. Meanwhile, Cruz lost his WBA 140-pound title to Jose Valenzuela by split decision in August. On February 1st, Cruz will face Angel Fierro, and Garcia believes Cruz is the right opponent after his year-long break. Garcia knows Cruz has serious knockout power, and he's not underestimating him. He admitted that it won't be an easy fight, but he's confident in his ability to handle the challenge.
This might help Garcia land some bigger name opponents who will say, "Look, I can beat this guy."
Here's the thing. Why was Teofimo Lopez involved? Why did he have his beef with Devin the American Dream Haney? Why did he repost the signing of Ryan Garcia when he was signing the contract and he said, "Let the games begin"? Why did His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh respond and kind of echo the statement and give his approval of the repost? Here's why. Because it seems to be a tournament. It seems as though you're going to have Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Devin the American Dream Haney versus Ramirez, and then Ryan Garcia, if he gets past Pitbull Cruz and Devin Haney gets past Ramirez, Ryan Garcia versus Devin the American Dream Haney in October for their rematch.
The announcement of the $100 million fight between Ryan Garcia and Isaac Cruz has sparked a lot of debate among boxing fans on social media and forums. While some are excited about the matchup, others are skeptical, questioning its competitiveness and the timing of the fight. One fan pointed out the potential issue with the weight difference between the two fighters, saying, "I doubt this fight is legit. Ryan is a welterweight now, and Cruz is too small. Garcia has moved up in weight, while Cruz has typically fought in the lightweight division. This size difference has some fans worried the fight might not be as competitive as expected." However, Cruz is known for his aggressive style, which has earned him a loyal following, and many fans still believe he could provide a tough challenge for Garcia. Another fan saw this
Unwillingness to exchange that often with Garcia, but right now
fight as a smart move, seeing it as a stepping stone toward a potential rematch between Garcia and another major contender, likely Devin Haney. This fan believes both fighters will be tested, but they will be ready to promote a rematch right after the fight. This perspective views the Garcia versus Cruz matchup as an opportunity to set up bigger, high-stakes fights down the line, particularly with Haney, a key figure in the lightweight and welterweight divisions. On the other hand, some fans have defended the fight, saying it will be a great spectacle even if it isn't technically the best matchup.
he's in the middle of the ring.
But I think he's stuck in between styles.
Let's check out Chris Mannix.
One fan commented, "Anyone disagreeing is more interested in a popularity contest," arguing that the excitement of the fight itself, Garcia's explosiveness and Cruz's relentless style, will make it thrilling to watch, regardless of the technical differences. A more neutral fan felt the fight was a good warm-up for both fighters, noting that Garcia's matchup might be harder due to Cruz's pressure style. While some fans argue that the fight is more of a test for Garcia to handle a tough but smaller opponent, others believe Cruz will struggle with Garcia's reach and speed. One fan wasn't as thrilled about the fight, saying it could be one of the worst technical matchups ever. This comment points to Cruz's brawling style, which is exciting but not known for its technical finesse. Despite this, many agree the fight will be entertaining, thanks to the contrasting styles. Lastly, some fans were disappointed with the lack of a strong undercard. One fan expressed frustration, saying, "Hopefully this is just the undercard for a fight people actually care about. This is below the usual PPV standard." For many fans, the undercard is just as important as the main event, and if the supporting bouts aren't exciting, it can affect the overall appeal of the event. In summary, reactions to the Garcia vs. Cruz fight
Let's check out Chris Mannix's score. Time he went 10 was Carlos Morales back in 20.
are mixed. While casual fans are excited for the spectacle, hardcore fans have concerns about the size difference and technical competitiveness. The fight is seen by some as a strategic move to set up bigger matchups in the future, particularly a potential rematch with Devin Haney. The outcome of this fight could shape the next steps in Garcia's career, but only time will tell if it lives up to the hype. In recent days, the ongoing drama between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney has taken a dramatic turn. Tensions have been high since their explosive showdown in the summer of 2024, which was overshadowed by Garcia's PED suspension. Haney later filed a lawsuit against Garcia, accusing him of battery, fraud, and breach of contract. However, a surprising development occurred when Turkey Alec intervened at the Ring Magazine Awards in London, convincing both fighters to set aside their differences, for now. Haney even agreed to pause his lawsuit for 90 days, allowing both fighters to settle their score in the ring. There's speculation that this could lead to a trilogy of fights between Garcia and Haney, further building the drama in their rivalry.
Oh, that Ryan's good at dishing it out, but against Tank Davis, he showed he wasn't so.
Yo, I just ran into Haney right now.
We're going straight to Orange County.
Haney, the guy that I beat up with 1,000 left hooks. He literally looked at me, and you know what I told him face to face?
Right?
As I passed him, I said, keep jabbing, champ. Yes or no?
Yeah.
For sure.
Right, well,
And you know what's hilarious about it? He was like, they want to hit the, they want to hit the switch, like we can fight, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happened. Bro, you guys are weenies.
Ryan Garcia is confident that he can repeat his past victory over Devin Haney in their upcoming fight series. I'm excited to get the win I deserved and prove it again, Garcia told Boxing Scene. I'm ready to beat him up again and show his team they were wrong. Garcia's words are full of confidence as he prepares for a rematch. However, Garcia is still serving a suspension from the New York State Athletic Commission until April 20th. Before moving forward with the fights, he needs to pass at least one test with the commission and sign up for voluntary anti-doping testing, something he's eager to do. He's also looking forward to the financial rewards, saying, "These fights pay so well, I'm just amazed by it. The Haney team will definitely agree to it. I was shocked when I heard we'd be fighting in Times Square, but that's what it looks like. I think the event will be free for those who are there, which is pretty cool." Garcia also shared his excitement about the upcoming fight between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, which is being organized by his ally, Turkey Alec. Turkey has been making great fights happen.
Opponent gets stationary. You can't do that against Ryan Garcia. He's got to throw punches.
You can't hate on him, Garcia said. He also noted the importance of weight classes in boxing, emphasizing how much they matter in matchups like Canelo versus Crawford. Despite his confidence, Garcia expressed some nerves about the voluntary testing process, admitting that he feels uneasy when a coach pushes a certain testing organization. "It feels strange when it's forced," he said, though he didn't want to discuss it further for fear of legal issues. The rivalry between Garcia and Haney has been intense, frustrating, and full of drama, with both fighters stirring up controversy over the past year. Garcia's behavior, particularly on social media, has often been criticized, and many questioned whether he was truly at fault for the issues surrounding
That punch. He won't throw it, doesn't see it. He took advantage right there. But if he doesn't see it.
their first fight. Though Garcia was a few pounds over the weight limit for their initial bout, he still made it to the ring and won via a majority decision, though it wasn't without its chaos. Things took another turn when Garcia tested positive for Osterine, a banned substance, leading to further complications. Even though the New York State Athletic Commission made the final ruling, Garcia tried to defend himself in the court of public opinion. As the saga between Garcia and Haney continues, it's clear that this rivalry is far from over. Fans are bracing for the next chapter in what seems to be an ongoing drama.
So far, right now.
So yes, but so far I'm trying to find.
He did whoop Devin Haney.
That wasn't a steroid whooping, bro. That was just a cold blood.
That was bad.
They ever run that back?
For sure they're going to run it back because
Devin Haney's suing him for assault and battery.
That's wild.
Nah, that's
I guess the rationale is that if he used PEDs to beat him, then it ruined his reputation. And how much damage did that cost to his career? And that's what he's suing for.
Or you could just get it back in blood.
Do you think Devin Haney could knock out Ryan Garcia?
No.
After testing positive for a banned substance, Ryan Garcia tried to shift the blame to the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, VADA, which conducted additional tests for his fight with Devin Haney. Veda regularly provides extra screenings for high-profile matches like this one. Garcia linked the positive result to Victor Key, a former nutrition consultant who worked with athletes in the past and now assists Haney. However, Key doesn't have any official connection to Veda and has no direct involvement in testing. When Garcia's sample came up positive for Ostarine, the New York State Athletic Commission also reviewed his test results and confirmed the presence of the substance. 2 months after the fight, Garcia reached a settlement with the commission. His suspension, which lasts 1 year, was retroactively applied starting on April 20, 2024. In addition to the suspension, Garcia was fined $10,000 and required to return his 7-figure purse to his promoter, Golden Boy Promotions. Moreover, his victory over Haney was officially overturned, making the win null and void. Throughout this ordeal, Garcia continued to find himself in trouble, further complicating his situation.
All right, Beto, this fight got into the 5th round. Ryan said it wouldn't, but it...
You are so beautiful to me. Thank you for helping me beat Devin Haney, Ashwagandha Group. Thank you for giving me the left foot power. Oh, no rematch. No rematch. And no giddy. Bye. Let's go.
Devin Haney agreed to accept a $600,000 penalty from Ryan Garcia to move forward with their fight, despite Garcia weighing in overweight. However, the fight exposed some serious weaknesses in Haney's defense. He was repeatedly knocked down and staggered, revealing flaws in his chin that made him vulnerable. Even though Garcia had an advantage due to his weight and the use of Ostarine, those factors didn't erase the damage Haney took during the fight or the lasting effects afterward. It wasn't surprising when Haney decided to take legal action against Garcia. But Haney hasn't helped his own career since the fight. He has yet to return to the ring and hasn't fought to restore his reputation. He turned down a chance to fight Sandor Martin and gave up the WBC title that had been reinstated after Garcia's weigh-in issues. Eventually, Haney vacated the belt, and the WBC named him their
This was once the story of Jason
champion in recess. While Haney's lawsuit has faced criticism, it's not an unusual move in boxing. Deontay Wilder won a similar case after his fight with Alexander Povetkin was cancelled when Povetkin tested positive for a banned substance. Some fans believe Haney should accept his loss and move on, but commission penalties alone haven't stopped fighters from cheating. The threat of civil lawsuits and the financial burden of defending against them could be a stronger deterrent in the future.
Face is a more experienced fighter with his 33rd. You see Ryan Garcia.
I mean, that fight has question marks. It's unfinished business. So we're on a clean playing field, even playing field. We know that I'm going to be victorious. There is no bad blood with Eddie. If an opportunity comes this way, where we can work together, then it will happen. If not, then, I appreciate Eddie for everything that he's done for me. He put me, in position. He gave me a chance, in the beginning. And, I couldn't appreciate him enough for that.
The lawsuit is currently on hold, and Haney likely believes he can make more money from a potential rematch with Garcia, but that can only happen if he drops the case. By continuing with the lawsuit, he risks missing out on a second fight. It seems like no one has learned from last year's chaos, or perhaps the lessons learned were wrong. Garcia is still rejecting the idea of WADA testing and continues to claim his innocence, which is starting to seem a bit odd. He even posted on X asking, "Can we get some other organizations to test?" WADA was the organization that uncovered his cheating, along with many others, so it makes sense that Haney would trust them again. Garcia, however, opposes this choice, responding in a way that seems more like a child apologizing for being caught rather than admitting to any wrongdoing. The lead up to their first fight was already filled with drama, and if they rematch, that drama will return in full force. Yet, fans will eagerly watch every moment, enjoying the chaos. This fight is bound to attract major attention, with both fighters earning big paychecks. Haney and Garcia seem like an ongoing saga that fans just can't get enough of, and we, the fans, help keep their story alive.
Trying to show the world what he does. Up at the mouth.
What did you make of Ryan Garcia's exhibitions? We're not sure if that's going to happen anymore, but did you have some kind of opinion on that? A lot of people didn't like it. You said the Ryan Garcia exhibition was BS. What do you think he should do with his time? What would you recommend he does?
And I think he should sign up for the 24/7 BADA program, show that he's a clean athlete, and then get back to boxing.
You'd have a rematch with Garcia next.
Of course. Well, not next, obviously, because I'm coming back in March. But it's definitely, possible for 2025. Listen, my attitude never changed about. I want to fight the best fighters in the world, and that will never change because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fight the best, make the biggest, best fights happen, and just because I was cheated in a fight, that don't mean I'm going to change my tune. I still feel the same way because I still feel like I'm the best fighter in the world. I think on an even playing field, I can beat all these guys.
That wraps up today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss any of our future videos.